Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey there friends, it's me and oh my goodness, I just grabbed my favorite mug of strong coffee and plopped down in this comfy chair right here in front of the TV. My heart's been pounding all day long, friends, not from the show alone, but from how real it all feels. I've been watching General Hospital since I was just a girl, and let me tell you, this particular day has me sitting here with tears in my eyes and a whole lot of Lord have mercy in my heart. No, I'm not going to stand here and dump every single scene like some old-fashioned newspaper. Instead, I'm just going to open my heart and share what I've seen, what's hitting me deep, and what it's making me think about life itself. Because that's what this show does. It shows us real folks, messy as they are, and it makes us stop and feel everything, you know? Let's start with Brooklyn Quartermain. Sweet girl on the outside, but oh boy, she's got a fire burning inside her that scares me a little. I watched her pull Lucy Co right into this sneaky little plan, whispering how she's going to nail Willow Tate once and for all. Poor Willow, she's been through so much already with that terrible accident. I saw Brooklyn's face when she was talking to Lucy, all sneaky and determined, like she thought she could just erase Willow out of the picture. But my thoughts? It's sad, friends. It's really sad. Water always finds its level, and I have a feeling her big scheme might just come crashing down right on her own head. Why would anyone want to hurt somebody so badly? I've been married for 50 years, and I know what it feels like when you want to protect someone you love. But this is just plain wrong. It makes my chest tight just thinking about it. Then there's Harrison Chase. Oh, that good-hearted man. I've watched him stand by Brooklyn through thick and thin the way he always did. He's the kind of husband who shows up, listens, and loves without expecting anything back. And now, watching him walk away from her to go comfort Willow, my heart's breaking right here. Willow's been so strong, carrying all that pain, but watching her heart crack open in front of everyone, it's real, friends. It's the kind of pain that makes you think, oh Lord, these people are just living their lives and it's tearing them apart. I've seen it on this screen, and I've seen it in my own life with my own family. When someone you love turns their back when you need them most, it hurts deeper than anything. Harrison's eyes, I saw the way he looked at Willow, and I know that man is hurting just as much inside. This is what happens when love gets tested, and it's hard to watch. And then there's that awful night on the road, the accident that changed everything. Jordan Ashford's life got flipped upside down in one terrible second. I saw the worry on Isaiah Gannon's face when he was talking to Lucas Jones. He was telling him he'd scratched his own SUV in the garage and needed to paint it again. Then Curtis Ashford, Jordan's husband, heard every single word. That little overheard conversation, oh friends, it's like a whole storm is about to break. Isaiah's trying to act like nothing happened, but keeping that secret while his best friend's wife is in so much pain, that's heavy, heavy stuff. And now Lucas has questions, and I can see it coming. This whole thing is about to explode. One little detail, one scratched car, and suddenly everybody's pointing fingers at each other. I've seen it happen in real life too, how one small thing can tear a friendship apart. My heart aches for all of them. These folks don't deserve to live in such a mess. But here's what I keep thinking over and over, friends. Life is messy, and that's okay. Sometimes the biggest storms make us kinder, or stronger, or wiser. I've lived through my own storms, and I know what it feels like when everything you thought was solid falls apart. Yet somehow, we keep going. We find ways to forgive, or we learn to love again, or we just hold each other tight and pray. This show is showing us that even when it feels like everything's falling apart, there's always hope for a new beginning. I've seen characters on this screen make mistakes, hurt people, and still find their way back. And that gives me hope for all of us watching at home. So if you're sitting there with me right now, I hope you'll feel it all. The tears, the anger, the worry, and yes, that little bit of hope. Write me a letter if you want, friends. Tell me what's in your heart. I read every single one, and I pray for you. God bless you, and I'll talk to you real soon. My coffee's getting cold, but my heart's full. Thanks for sitting with me a while today. You're the best. Brooklyn is right there, using every bit of this bad situation to her own advantage. She knows exactly what she did. She sat down for that one little drink with Lucy before she climbed into that car. One drink, friends, just one. But it was enough. She's sitting there knowing she's the one who could have avoided all this mess, and instead of doing the right thing, she's twisting everything around to point straight at Willow. My thoughts. It's sneaky, it's wrong, and it's making me shake my head every time I see her face. Why would she do that? I've been married 50 years, and I know what it feels like when you want to protect the people you love. But this kind of playing dirty, it hurts my heart. She's acting exactly like a Quartermain, friends. That's what they do. Stir up trouble and make others carry the blame. And it's tearing me up inside. Now she's thinking nobody's going to miss her if she just keeps quiet. She's sitting there telling herself nobody's going to point a finger at me. But then I think about Curtis and Jordan. They made their mistakes too. And Isaiah could lose his chance to be a doctor again because Brook is staying silent. That's heavy. That's real. And here's what's bothering me most. Willow's been through enough without having to carry this false guilt. She shouldn't have to sit in jail for shooting Drew Kane or for giving him medicine or even for trying to help Jack Brennan. Those are her real problems, not some made-up accident she didn't even cause. Willow deserves to face what she actually did, but not these things she never touched. That's only fair, friends. That's the kind of justice I pray for every single day. Tracy Quartermain was right to tell her not to run down to the police station and just say, hey, it was me. Brooklyn's too scared to do that. She's too busy protecting her own skin. And Curtis and Jordan, they've got their own mistakes, but at least they're owning some of it. Isaiah, he's probably sitting in that garage right now, painting over his scratched SUV, wondering if he'll ever pick up a scalpel again. My heart's aching for him, for Willow, for all of them. This show is showing us how one little drink, one split-second decision can change everything. And it's making me think about my own life. We all make mistakes. We all mess up. But when we keep quiet and let others take the fall, that's when the real hurt starts. And Willow, sweet Willow, she's been through the fire and I know she's tough. But she shouldn't have to carry a lie on top of her real pain. She deserves a second chance, friends, not more trouble. I've seen what happens when people fight to stay honest, even when it's hard. That's the kind of strength I want for all of us watching today. So let's keep praying, friends. Pray for Brook to see the wrong in her heart. Pray for Isaiah not to lose his dream because of fear. Pray for Willow to stand tall and tell the truth when the time comes. And pray for all of us that we'll choose honesty even when it's scary, because that's what real life is all about. We mess up, we hurt each other, but we can always come back to God and say, Lord, fix this.